President, I'm going to read the conclusions of this 25th edition of the International Conference of Mapfre Global. First of all, thank all the speakers that have participated on the tables, which have made this journey so interesting and productive, this 2.5 working days in this incredible city of Granada. Myself, Bob Dill was crying for the loss of Granada. I'm sorry that I haven't been able to be in all the sessions since there were 2 parallel sessions, but I will conclude regarding the table on construction concession of in Latin America. It was spoken that the Latin American region will receive large of public-private investments, will guarantee economic development, and will improve living conditions of populations. This will also serve to strengthen the legal security or legal framework necessary so that long-term investments can take place. The insurance market has responded with solvency to the requirements and will be it will be finding the right responses for the future challenges. In the aviation market, they identified the keys to guarantee a good relationship within the airline and their leading insurance company. It was based on knowledge of the market and business and a very tight collaboration. The airlines, they value especially the experience of their leader, as well as their solvency and its capacity in the effective and efficient solutions for their casualties. And we also have tried to look for the benefit of all the stakeholders, and especially when there are agreements between the participating airlines which regulate the consequences in case of those associations that one of the members suffers a casualty. One of the main challenges of the risk manager in an airline is to be able to achieve the collaboration of the different business units or departments of their airline. For the insurance market is to provide a sustainable insurance policy, a subscription to their clients, for the clients. In the cyber risk tables and global risk, there was commented that the advance of technology has brought new risk and new threats with it. The speed and market interdependency, as well as the complexity and the potential reach of those threats, demands that all parties, governments, corporations, and consumers become aware of the responsibility they have to ensure security, including in cyberspace. The insurance industry faces important challenges: the creation of new innovative products, the development, active role from the preventive side, facing the systemic risks are the challenges which the industry faces. In the quality table, or quality and service table, especially the one related with the global customers, the client demands a deep knowledge of its activity before it defines its insurance coverage. The transactional solutions are non-solutions. On a long term, this has to be a value which has to be taken into account by the markets. There are different challenges in which all of them, customers, brokers, and insurance companies, we have to make a common front. In this interdependent life and politics, and we have to analyze jointly the risk programs. Action is our main priority on risk management. It will change the way our brokers relate with the companies. The importance of personal relationships are still of prime importance. In the roundtable of the challenges of the Spanish market for global risks, we treated 3 fundamental issues. The first one related with the need to comply with the legislative framework in each of the territories where the insurance policies are issued. Since the clients as well as insurance companies, we have to comply. The sector has to be more efficient, and this requires a continued investment. The market is soft, the interest rates close to zero. This is a context which forces us to provide resources to face the digital challenge, big data, and online business. And lastly, I believe the strength of the Spanish insurance market and insurance players has been clearly shown under very difficult conditions, and there is solvency, there is profitability, indirect and direct employment is created. Everything is relevant and is linked to a sector in a changing environment of uncertainty. Lastly, we had the opportunity to listen to two very interesting presentations, the one from Repsol as well as the one from Preseguro. They have shared their experiences with us in depth, and this has allowed us to see the way how they manage their programs, what are the challenges and problems that they face, and how they get prepared to those challenges and the coverage that they need. On the security panel, this following deals regarding casualties or damages or losses due to boilers or heaters. It was dealt from a point of view of a lesser impact of the minor casualties. The occurrence in the last years of different very important casualties, fatally in new construction especially, and under more extreme working conditions, has shown us the need to increase and improve our risk management and the security in all phases of engineering, since the conception, test, operation, and maintenance. Regarding the management models to prevent flooding, more and more we have seen the importance of those losses within the insurance sector. This trend was attributed to the increase of the exposure in areas which are propense to this risk and not so much to climate change. That's the reason why there's been a clear declaration for clean energies and to have the right technology to monitorize, and they are a key factor to manage this type of risk. The presentation on social networks and national security, it was proven that the technologies based on crowdfunding, crowd chasing, offers really a good tool for those events. In the case of terrorism, natural disaster, and financial disasters, they're especially useful for the decision-taking process. They shouldn't be used bidirectionally for the executions of specific actions. Regarding the security of on underground facilities, it has proven it's been a secure area. It has shown that they have been able to change their designs and adapt them. All that is, you are able to achieve it through a comprehensive view on security, applying and implementing all the security point views, and also on construction and the design of tunnels, the materials used, personal staff training, and the design of the stations on undergrounds, on subways. And it was worked on the use of drone on risk management, remoted piloted air system. They're known as drones. They are constantly, and the use has increased from the military and to a number of activities. As in our activity where we carry out inspections, these technologies are of lesser cost and more effective. Simultaneously, it's necessary to have a continued advance which anticipates technological advances and improve the performance of the drones. Neutralization also of the drones are very important.
In the last panel of the day, we dealt with the aviation control model, which is based on its global condition, tutored by the UN through civil aviation, and an active participation of all the member states and professional organizations in the system that is applied efficiently in the adequate standards. The aviation community faces the new methodology of safety 2, which goes beyond the norms themselves, because it creates an ability to control risk without expecting to have accidents beforehand. The new business models and the evolution of the production systems demand national authorities an evolution and adaptation which shall be continuous to carry out an adequate supervision. And I will finish the conclusions here. I just want to thank the organization and everybody involved for this meeting. Thank you.